Hello, beautiful souls. It is Well Check Wednesday, where I come every Wednesday, every hump day to check in on you guys to see how you're doing, and where I also share how I'm doing. So, I'm doing well. I hope you guys are doing good. I've been sitting here just kind of reflecting on myself and some things that I need to work on, some challenges that I've been facing. And I realized that I have been in denial about this one particular area in my life. And I've been in denial about how I handle confrontation. I pride myself on being a great communicator. Those who know me personally know that I love to talk on the phone. I love to communicate. I love to listen to people. I love to give guidance. I love to receive guidance. So I'm always running my mouth. I can be on the phone for hours. I love interacting with people. And so I was fooling myself into thinking that, oh, since I communicate well, yeah, sure, I can handle confrontation. I'm a great communicator. And yeah, that is not the case. I struggle with confrontation, like really, really bad. And when I say confrontation, I'm not talking so much about like physically fighting. I'm talking about having those uncomfortable conversations. Those conversations that make your palms sweat, those conversations that make you feel anxiety, but conversations that are necessary and that are needed, and I tend to avoid them. And I had to really sit and figure out, why do I run from confrontation, those necessary conversations that I need to have. And the reason why I run from them is because of the fact that I don't like to make other people feel uncomfortable. I'm so used to carrying the weight of the world and carrying my own issues and my own traumas. And I don't like bleeding on other people and worrying other people. So there's a lot of things that I hold in, and I feel like I'm strong enough to handle that. So I don't like having uncomfortable conversations where I have to express to someone that you hurt me, because I don't want them to be upset. I don't want them to be upset with me. And I don't want to, I have this fear of losing people. If I share my truth, then they are going to not want to speak to me again. They're going to be mad at me. And what I realize is that when I when I don't allow myself to speak my truth, when I don't allow myself to speak up for myself and be my own advocate, I end up having those resentments that just fester, and I don't feel free. So while yeah, I'm holding this weight of maybe anger, of bitterness, I'm not actually being free, and I feel like I'm protecting everyone else's feelings, but I'm not making sure that I'm good, that I'm good emotionally, right? So, with me being on this self love journey, self discovery journey, I'm realizing the importance of looking out for me. I know that they teach you, like in kindergarten, that you shouldn't be selfish, right? You have to be selfless. You have to give. And while these are great attributes of, of being this selfless person and being giving, I think there's a healthy sense of selfishness that we need to have for ourselves, especially if we are on this self-love journey. And so part of loving myself is speaking up for myself and ridding myself of the fear of losing people. So I'm at a place now where it's more important for me to live free and to live a fulfilled life than to make sure that I'm coddling other people's feelings. Sure, it's important for us to have empathy, right? And for us to sympathize and to show compassion to people, but not at the detriment of yourself. And so that's something that I've been struggling with. And so this is going to be something that I'm going to be working on for the next upcoming weeks, is to work on having those difficult conversations to free myself, right? That's part of self-love, is being your own advocate and speaking your truth. And knowing that, hey, if I lose someone because I was being honest, if I lose someone because I said, hey, you hurt me in this area, and they no longer want to deal with me, then it is what it is, right? Whatever is meant for you will stay, and what's not meant for you, will leave. And so that's the space that I'm in. I'm not sure if any of you guys are dealing with or struggling with, something that I've struggled with, in regards to, shying away from confrontation. But I hope that in this video, I can encourage you to do the same, for you to have those uncomfortable, difficult conversations to free yourself. You have to understand that while you are preserving everyone else's feelings, you're trapping yourself in your own box, in your own cage. You're imprisoning yourself. And I'm at a place, I'm in a season in my life. Listen, I'm in my 40s. I'm only getting older, right? And I can no longer live in the pattern of my 20s and 30s where I was this people pleaser and overly concerned about how everyone felt. And meanwhile, I'm not good. And I realized that I have my own family, I have my children, I have people who need me. And I want to be my best self for those who love me. And in order for me to be my best self, I have to live a life where I am free. So if that means losing people, if that means you're upset because I'm speaking my truth and you don't like it, then it is what it is. It just, what can I do? I'm just in a state of needing to be free because I want to live an abundant, fulfilling life. All right. So that's my own little struggle, my little challenge that I'm gonna be working on. But hey, let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know in the comments, or you can inbox me. I'd love to hear what you guys are going through as well. Okay, so until next time, happy Wednesday.